Hello.
Hello, TA. Hello, TA.
Yes, sir.
We are live. It's Steelers Round Podcast Victory Monday once again.
Let's go.
Man.
Welcome to the Steelers Realm Podcast. And now, here are the boys of Steelers Realm.
What's up?
Hey, Steeler Nation. Look at us three over here in the corner.
I don't know what happened.
Steelers Realm Podcast. Yeah. It's Victory Monday. I'm one of your hosts, JT, welcoming our panel tonight. The famous TA in the house. Back in home station, man. Ready for the holidays. Look at him. He's back home in his bibs, feeling like the good old famous TA he is at home base, buddy. What's going on?
Absolutely, brother. I'm nice, kind of relaxed, toasty. I got the fire going, feeling like some Christmas Carol tunes, and it's Victory Monday, buddy. And we were playing with all the technical stuff, man. I kind of got lost. I wanted to just say, hey, Steelers Nation, if you want to learn about NFL rules, turn on a Steelers game. And you guys went live. You missed me on the Jamaican mod. I missed my cue card. I need my cue card.
You did. But hey, I mean,
TA.
tie-dye going for you too. So, hey, what can we say? Hijacker, welcome back after a Victory Monday. But wait a minute.
Ooh.
There is no Victory Monday.
What?
Back to work.
Oh, come on.
Tomlin said it's back to work. There's no Victory Monday.
What about holidays? I'm on holiday break right now.
Yeah, back to work.
There's no holidays, man. There's too much work to do.
Cookies
We
down,
got
get
things
back
to
to work.
do.
That's right.
Absolutely. I agree with Tomlin. It's about time he no longer lives in his fears.
And unleashes hell in December. Hey, got to give a shout out to Mean Green. First on the show tonight. Welcome, Mean Green.
Hey there.
Good to see you. Oh, no, I take that back. DJ in the house. All right, man. We'll catch up when you get back, when you get home, too. But anyhow, welcome, guys. Welcome, Steelers Nation. A lot of fun to talk about things whenever there is a victory. So, hey, what are we going to do? Love it. And you know what? I couldn't help, but as soon as I saw where the score ended up, first of all, we beat the under. It beat the under, went over. And then secondly, did you see where we all were? Did you transfer them over? Here, I got them right here.
Yeah, I got it.
Final score 30-24. 29-24. Okay, hold on.
All right.
I'm going to set this up here. 29-24, and the over-under on it was what? Was it 46.5, something like that?
Yeah, sounds right.
All right. So, Hijacker, you had him at 30-24 Steelers, right?
Damn, so close.
With Highsmith, how many sacks?
2.
How many did he have?
Good
At
question.
least one. I thought you would have had that ready to just bust our stones with.
Nah.
See, I told you he would have 2 sacks. I don't know.
He didn't have 0 sacks.
No, he had at least one. I know that. No,
he was off by like 1 inch on another.
All right.
Nope. He had 2 tackles for a loss and 2 QB hits, but no official sacks.
Okay. All right. Well,
Damn.
Partially correct there. So 30-24 you had. I had Boz was a factor. I didn't say good or bad.
He was a factor.
Was that the fine print, the disclaimer right there, JT?
Disclaimer there. Yeah, that was a vague disclaimer there.
You got to blame the long snapper on that one.
Yeah, but I had the Steelers winning 28-24. And then so it continues. TA, PQ and Wilson, if they stop the run, going with the under, and you went 27-24. So we had
Well,
30
we're all right. We hit the
24,
over.
28-24, and 27-24. So
Mhm.
the soothsayer knows.
The true sayer knows.
Steelers realm knows. Listen here. So
Hey, that's because we do our homework, man. We try to make sure we put out a halfway decent crackpot of a podcast for our listeners.
and hey, what hell of a game too, really, wasn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
my first thoughts are, a pay Kenneth Gainwell whatever he wants. Right?
Let's get over the season first. Don't give him any more money yet.
Come on.
Well, that's
Maybe a bonus. How's that? He got a Christmas bonus check coming.
Did you see the picture somebody snapped of Rodgers had his arm around him as they were walking down the like into the locker room? It was pretty cool. It was a great picture.
Well, in all seriousness too, JT, he probably will get paid because remember at the end of the year, the NFL will go back and they'll look at snaps logged and utilization and yardage and receptions and la 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 la. And if they deem fit, they will cut that player a bonus check for his contributions. So I look for him to get one at the end of the season.
Oh, wow. Hopefully he does. It's well deserved.
Yeah. Well deserved. I forgot what Tomlin called him, but I mean,
Tomlin said he had the best hands on the team.
Yeah, he called him something else too, and then he called Muth again the zone buster once again, kind of reiterating his position on that. Muth was engaged, a couple targets, defense really stepped up too. Kenny G, that was my second one. Defense really stepped up, and the third one was Rodgers looked vintage, man.
Yeah, I remember during the game they talked about Rodgers, how he didn't make a mistake all game except for like that last play where he threw it away. Like
that was about the only mistake. But you notice there was a couple plays through there. He almost caught him with 12 men on the field once, but he has a way of messing with other teams. And if he sees a one-on-one opportunity, even if there's not a shot at making it up, maybe he'll draw a defensive pass interference penalty. But I mean, as opposed to having Kenny Pickett, having Mason Rudolph, having Duck Hodges, having Mitch Trubisky, having Russell Wilson, having Justin Fields. Did I miss anybody over the last 3 years?
Give me PTSD flashbacks.
When the game's on the line, I don't feel nervous about him back there. I'm fairly confident that he's going to do the right thing. And he pretty much has these last 3 games.
Well, his quarterback intelligence is off the chart, JT.
Oh, absolutely.
It really is.
That's what I'm getting down to. It's like, it used to be when Ben was in his prime, I remember announcers saying, if you were to pick 4 quarterbacks, who would you rather have in the last minute and a half of a game to drive down and drive and control and operate a game-winning drive? Who would you pick? And Ben was always right there, man. Because if the play broke down, they just turned to Sandlot and went with it. You know what I mean? And they all knew where he was going and where to go to.
Well, they showed that Motown Miracle during the game. What was it, 10 years ago?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he's pretty clutch. Whenever you need him, Rodgers can make a play for you.
That was pretty cool. I don't know if you guys caught any of the pregame before that, but I think they went back to the last time that the Lions beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh. And you remember who was quarterback in that?
Who?
Charlie Batch?
Charlie Batch.
Charlie Batch from Detroit.
Charlie Batch. I think it was his rookie season or something.
Funny
full circle, though. He ended up being backup for us for several years. It was a great backup for us. And now sits beside Bob Pompiani, teeing up the game every week.
Well, and let's face it too. I mean, he spent just about as many years with Pittsburgh that he did with Detroit, and he's a Pennsylvania boy. He's a Pittsburgh boy. I mean, he got to come home and play for his hometown team, and now is part of that organization. And look, they're never going to get rid of him. He's going to die there in that organization, which, kudos to him. I'm happy for him, man. I mean, that's a childhood dream come true. So,
well, plus his
way to go,
foundation,
Charlie.
Charlie Batch Foundation. He does so much for the city and the people in the city. So,
for sure. Him and his wife are something special.
Great dude. Yeah, just interesting history on that. Well, before we get into the game, let's talk about the proverbial elephant in the room. We just learned this afternoon DK suspended for 2 games.
What?
2 games.
2?
JT, I thought it was games? 1 punch equals 1 game. Did he first? What's going on there?
And that wasn't even a punch. He should have only got a half a game. He didn't connect.
Yeah. What if he would have connected? Oh, and all the Steelers haters were, blah blah blah. Was it the right thing to do? No.
Yeah.
No, but
have you
heard the reports though? And I'm not excusing him.
Yeah,
have you heard the reports that are coming out.
Yeah, some of the people that were nearby were kind of agreeing with his corroborating his statement, saying that he just called him by his legal name.
Oh no! You haven't heard the latest.
Oh,
then I got some breaking news.
I heard he was
absolutely.
The fan was taken away from security, not out of the stadium, but he was taken out for questioning, and that's what he said. And there were some people that were nearby that corroborated his story that he didn't, use any unsavory words about him or his mother. That was his.
Right. He said all he did was call him by his government name.
Right.
And there was no slur words. However, it was reported that there were slur words in the word of N and C, and that doesn't stand for North Carolina, by the way. And on top of that, there's now rumors that he has reported this same fan to Seahawks security last season. So this is almost a stalker / habitual act, potentially.
Well, and a lot of commenters on this, everybody speaking up on this too. But supposedly, the people that have to go there and play regularly are not real fond of the Detroit fans. Let's just put it that way.
Well, no, because this is the second time a Pittsburgh professional sports player has been roped-a-doped in by a Detroit fan to take a swing. We had it in baseball with the Pirates as well.
Oh, I remember that. That was funny.
Right.
in Tiger Stadium. Absolutely.
Remember who it was?
This is the second. The pitcher. What the hell's his name?
Oh, from Philly?
No, from Pittsburgh. Pirates.
No, but it was me, formerly Philly.
It's Santana.
There you go, Santana.
Carlos Santana.
Danny,
not the musician. His daughter's on Monday Night Football playing the drums. Anyways.
All right. So anyhow, so there's corroboration agreeing with DK's. Well, nonetheless, NFL's 2 games out. So we won't see him versus the Browns.
Yeah, and the Ravens now, which potentially could be a pivotal game for us.
A follow-up statement for that. But and then we won't see him against the Ravens too. So who steps up?
By the way, I have to have a correction. It was his name, first of all, is DK. Did anybody know it was DK?
I did not.
Only until I saw this article. It was just always DK.
I honestly did not know his name.
And I can't see how he was going to get upset about that. But anyways, where I was going with this is the thing that I'm interested to see. There is 2 videos of this scene. All right. The one looked kind of like his hair, like he was holding on to the rail and his hair was covering it.
Yeah.
But the second video clearly shows he had a hold of the guy's collar and it drug him down. But what's even more interesting to me is when you piece these together, you had a Steelers media person right there by the scene. You had Detroit's finest right there at the scene. And you had the stadium's safe patrol right there at the scene. And nobody stepped in to intervene on this guy, including the 3 fans that was sitting beside sitting beside the blue-haired guy as he came down, which tells me that the blue-haired guy was completely in the wrong, and we're going to have to wait 6 months for this to figure it out. And it's probably going to cost DK some money in civil court just to make it go away because old boy's going to get a payday.
I did see
sad.
I did see a post where he said that he had exchanged addresses with the guy and was going to meet with him personally and settle it.
Settle in a dark alley type of way, or
yeah. I guess the follow-up to that remains to be seen, but yeah. So let's see how it goes. But anyhow, we're going to be without DK. Nonetheless, man,
wow.
So many golden goblets to pass around in this game, but just the way the defense stepped up, I don't know. That has to be, and the way we put a running attack together. 230 total yards.
Yep.
Versus what is the NFL?
They had 16.
Yeah, they had 16.
Yeah.
The
That's
NFL.
200 more. Crazy. Crazy part is Jahmyr Gibbs had like -4 on his first 4 carries.
Wait a second. We're just talking rushing yards, right? Just want to make sure. Okay. All right. Because it sounded like total yards. Where are we going with this?
Okay. No. It was we had like what? Nearly 500 yards total.
All right, JT, continue.
You sure you want me to continue, hijacker?
Yeah, because we were right there with DK, and then you did a quick switch on us. Yeah. I had to get to the game mode now.
Yeah,
I was in DK mode.
We're halfway through our show already. We haven't even talked.
We got to pick up the pace, man.
Game. Yeah, we got to get there.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. Steelers came and imposed their will pretty much in this team. Mm-hmm. At halftime, what was it? 10-10 halftime, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. 10-10.
10-10 halftime. Steelers won the toss but deferred, correct?
Yeah, but did you hear about that? Did you see that? Oh, Cam blacked out. He blacked out, JT. You didn't hear that?
No.
Tomlin had told both him and Rodgers to go out, and if they won the toss, Tomlin had come to Aaron and said, "Do you want the ball first?" He's like, "Absolutely, coach." They went ahead. They flipped the coin toss in Detroit. There must be some kind of Bermuda Triangle out there at the 50-yard line, because all of a sudden Cam blacked out and says, "We defer, giving them the ball." And Aaron's looking at him like, "What?
What?
Did I miss the memo? Did Tomlin come to you in between us? He just told me I was starting. You're telling them to defer." He's walking back to the sidelines confused. He looks at Cam and says, "What was that all about? Did something change?" He said, "No, dude, I blacked out." What do you mean you blacked out? He blacked out.
So, So anyhow, that was also the place where they changed the coin toss from call it in the air to call it when it lands before the toss. Heads, no tails. No heads. Heads, tails. Heads.
It was tails head.
What else?
Heads tail.
Yeah. So anyhow, and here we go.
And there you go. So this is now 2 in Detroit.
And just keep putting it to him. Just keep driving. The run game was clicking. What's his name on the left there?
Dylan Cook.
Dylan Cook. Dude was a stud.
I'm glad I could help you out there, buddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, look, it wasn't only Dylan. It wasn't only Dylan Cook too, but Pete just came back off of a concussion protocol.
That's right.
And filled in for Simolo, and did a fantastic job.
Did a fantastic job as well too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you want to know what I want to say? 45, baby. 45. Not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. I know 45. 45, ladies. You know what I'm talking about, JT?
Yeah, touchdown runs.
2 of them and a pass. We scored 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 45-yard touchdowns. I want to know if that's ever happened in a game before. I think they're still probably scouring AI to figure that out. 3 45-yard touchdowns.
I guess, and something else we saw too. I mean, not only that, we saw some long throws, and we saw some over the middle throws.
Oh, you're getting me excited now. Over the middle.
We were staying ahead on the chains. How many 4th downs did we go for and win?
More than Campbell, maybe.
JT, did you see that? We were what, 1 for 2 on 4th down? Is that what we were?
Is that what it was? I don't know.
We were 2 for 2. They were 1 for 2. We actually stopped them. Oh no, yeah. Hey, second, how's that go? 2 for 2, 1 for 2. Either way, we look good on 4th down for a change.
Well,
how's that for it?
And the first one was a stop right at the goal line, correct?
Yeah.
Which was huge.
They went for it, and we stopped them. That was huge. That had to be a key turning point in that game, at least on the defense side of the ball. Like, hell yeah, F you. You're not going in. You want to rub it in our face? Boom.
Well, yeah, because let's face it, we were up 3-0 at that point in time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then turn around, and it was back and forth. And I don't want to make light of either. We had how many get off the field 3 and outs, JT?
Yeah, it was a punting match for a while there.
It was a punt there for a while, yeah. Which had to frustrate them probably more than it frustrated us.
Yeah, we're used to that.
We're used to playing a field position game, no doubt. And how about this one, TA? I knew you would dig this one. Welcome back, DJ. Time of possession.
We slaughtered them.
Absolutely.
We slaughtered them. It's what we've been needing. 30. We had the ball almost 10 minutes more than they did, JT. Okay, 9 minutes. So I'm exaggerating a little bit. I'm a Steeler fan. I'm allowed to. But still, 10 minutes. That is tremendous. Tremendous.
Didn't we have the ball all but 15 seconds of the third quarter?
Yeah, they only ran 3 plays the whole third quarter.
3 plays the whole quarter.
Crazy.
And let's face it, we got to thank Mount Washington for that in all reality, and then our defense, because we drove the ball down there. It looked like we were going to score right after halftime. I mean, it looked textbook. We score before halftime, we tie it up, we get the ball back, we march it all the way down. I'm like, are you kidding me? Is this the way the NFL is supposed to work?
Middle 40.
Huh? Yes. And then he fumbled. And I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, that was just like, oh. But I was like, all right, get the defense out there. And the defense come out and put the old safety. I started thinking about Jimmy Buffett. Fins to the left, fins to the right, baby. Woo, we're going to have a good time tonight.
Yeah. That's Kyle Duggar for you. He's looked great ever since he came over, forced that safety for us.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, there it was. That was, let's see, 10:33 in
third.
That was in the third. at 10:33. Safety. This is a little different.
We on the third quarter now.
The part that got me is at least we got the ball back, and that's when we ran 17 plays and ran basically that third that whole quarter off, and ended up with 3. Okay, but we were up by 5, so it looked good. And then what does our defense do? A refreshed defense, I may add, came out and did what any refreshed defense is supposed to do. Knock them 3 and out. Get off the field, man. Come on, offense. Get back on there again.
Hell, they had time for a nap and a cookie.
And a cookie. Don't forget the milk because it's Santa Claus time.
That's it.
Milk and cookies.
Good
and then
stuff.
come back with 4 plays, 64 or 61 yards by what? 45 yard. By who?
Jaylen Warren.
I think so.
I tell you what. But before we go with Warren, let's go back to Kenny G here for a minute. Was that touchdown not the sweetest thing you ever seen as far as a catch in the NFL?
Oh my.
Talk about a guy who played that out on his side, had enough, and he said he lost the ball in the lights, had enough to get his arm underneath it, catch the ball, realize he hadn't been touched, JT, and he waltzed
fill it in on his back and then get up and run in. Yeah. That was phenomenal. It was like, and he's like, eating his chest, and they're like, what's going on? And he's just like, what are you talking about? I scored a touchdown. It was me. They didn't touch me. It was me.
The funniest part is when the refs don't believe him. What, you scored? I don't believe you.
What? Yeah.
And the bad part about it is they were getting ready to throw. We were going to get the ball there anyways because they threw the flag. It was pass interference, but he caught the ball.
Yeah.
Look what I found.
I can't believe it, man.
Hey, not to get off subject.
Yes.
Not to get off subject. We're talking about pass interference. Did you guys watch the Ravens game after the last night?
A little bit.
New England's driving down. They go for a bomb, and I'm not sure who was on the coverage there, but they literally wrapped his legs up and tackled him, and they still didn't throw a flag on that play.
He was hanging on him, JT. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Kyle Hamilton actually slid down him to the ground. It was holding on to him.
Hamilton hugged him.
What?
And they're like both sitting on the ground and like, what the hell?
Look, there were professional pickpockets going, man, that ain't how you pick somebody's wallet. That's not how you pick somebody's wallet.
I don't know. Well, yeah.
That was a mug.
Crazy.
There's
crazy
dirty
stuff.
birds. That's what they do.
But you know what? I got to say one thing. Since we brought the dirty birds up, I got to, because this was the best thing I've seen yet. Did you see what Kyle Hamilton said after the game about the Ravens?
No.
You want to talk about a team that has lost faith in Harbaugh? Kyle Hamilton came out and publicly said, this is what we do. This is becoming a theme in Baltimore, where we start out strong and finish last. Talk about losing a team, JT. That's losing a team.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But we're here to talk about the Steelers, not the Dirty Birds.
No, that's true.
Which, by the way, did anybody mention we're number 1 in the AFC North right now? I just wanted to throw that out there. Go ahead, JT. Keep going.
We're still number 1 in the AFC North.
Still number 1.
We're still the one.
Still the one. That's it.
There it is. Name that.
We're still the one. Yes. Man, look what Victory Monday does.
Still the one by 2 games now. And what's baffling me is we were almost virtually clinched the spot. But there is a certain amount. What is it? Divisional play that's still.
It's something weird like common wins or something.
Common wins.
Yes.
Yeah. If it hadn't been for that, we would have won all the tiebreakers anyhow. So we could have clinched last night. Had it not been for that.
Right. But because we have 2 games left against 2 divisional opponents, if we were to lose against the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens win, we let them back into the playoffs.
Right, because they would should they who are their final 2? They got Green Bay.
Yeah, and us.
And
they played Green Bay Saturday before us, so they could be eliminated before we even
could know that. We could know that going into this game.
Absolutely, we could.
No doubt.
But I do have to say one thing, too, since we kind of got off topic, and I'm sorry, Steelers Nation. This is how excited we are, and we're all over the place. And I'll be the first to admit it. But how do you like the fact that the NFL is going to go ahead and rub this in TJ's face by saving Myles Garrett's sack against Aaron Rodgers for this game coming up? To win, to be the all-time greatest sack leader in a season.
Right. Well, he got a half a sack in that game.
Right. Which all he needs is 1, and he is the champion.
Yeah, they're setting it up for him to do it against the Steelers.
Does he need 1 to be half a sack ahead?
He's at 22, no, so 23, 1 more would put him ahead of TJ Watt and Michael Strahan.
Correct. It'll put him Strahan and TJ. It'll give him the sole proprietary of the sacks. He'll be the sack king now.
Who has a sole proprietor of first place in the AFC North right now?
You know what? I'll trade that for a Super Bowl victory any day. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
All right. So, did we miss any kudos going around there? I mean, he gave praise Kyle Duggar on the safety, the O-line.
The O-line did well. There were 2 plays against Aiden Hutchinson where he just blew through 2 guys at once. Yeah, that's going to happen. He's just good as TJ Watt. At times.
Stop him every time, but if you just minimize the number of times. But Aaron Rodgers stayed relatively clean the whole game.
Yeah, I'll take 1 any day against Adrian. And Dylan, kudos to you, brother, for only giving up 1 in your second NFL start. And even then, that was kind of BS, man. You had a chip there that didn't quite chip the way they should have chipped, and no. Yeah. But go ahead. I'm sorry. I digressed again.
That's okay. So let me ask you guys a question. Did somebody spray some silicone on the flags and then put them back in the ref's belt on that last drive? I mean, I thought, here we go. Maybe the NFL doesn't want the Steelers in this. Now let's throw us a bunch of flags. Let's let this drive keep that. Let's get them down there. They did.
Yeah, but
they got them down there.
They did. But was it the NFL or was it Tomlin? Tomlin. If you're listening to me, when you have a team down by over 15 points, do not go into prevent defense.
Throat, for God's sake.
Exactly. We've been screaming that all season. Been screaming that all season. After that last 45, did I mention 45 yet today? 45-yard
several times
by Mr. Jaylen Warren again, which kudos also to an unsung hero, Connor, for springing one of those. Yeah, we should have never, ever had to break out the blood pressure cuff. But by God, they had to do it to us, didn't they, JT?
They did.
They had to do it to us.
The prevent mode. 33 holding calls. He said they missed 33 holding calls. Well, you could probably call 33 holding calls every single game on every single team, I guess, really. But, I mean, it's the ones that make a critical difference is the ones that they should call. And, I mean, if you had a clear tackle at somebody and the defender had his hands up in underneath your pads and twisting you sideways, like, come on, man, you know?
Yeah, we had a couple of those that were missed.
You mean like if you do a pick play every time you score a touchdown?
Yeah, well, look, I know Detroit right now is screaming because let's talk about the end of the game. Was that not a wild play that we're all sitting there? No time on the clock. It says 30-29, Detroit. And we're all like,
oh, they went ahead and put it on the scoreboard. I didn't notice that part. They put it up.
Oh, absolutely. And, oh, yes, it was on the scoreboard, 30-29.
You know what? I did see that because it was a clip of some Ravens that were down on the sideline, and they put that up on the big screen, and they all went nuts. They're like, yay, Steelers lost, yay. Did you catch any of that on social media?
Oh, absolutely. I
all
did.
Over the place.
Absolutely. And I mean, first of all, to dissect that play, before we get to dissecting that play, the thing that gets me the most is, okay, Tomlin played that right. He drives the ball down, 7 plays, 48 yards. We're up 29-24. All we need is Boz to come in, do what Boz does, and puts us up by 8 points with less than 2 or with 2 minutes basically to play. And Boz, boink. What? Yeah. Boz, what?
The snapper sabotaged him.
It was a bad snap.
Yeah,
it was a bad. Yes, but he still boinked it, and I'm thinking to myself, "Are you kidding me?" And then with 2:05 left, we let them march 10 plays, 64 yards, all the way down the field to end up with a stop at the goal line. I mean, it was clearly a stop. Jaylen and JPJ, man, they hammered Brown, hammered him. Said, you're not going nowhere. Should have been the whistle blowing at that time to say, hey, the play's over with, but lets it go out. He backs up 4 yards on his way to the turf, tosses the ball, and then the next thing you know, it's a touchdown. Mm-hmm. And we're all like, what just happened?
Yeah, his forward progress definitely should have been stopped there. I don't know why they allowed a lateral. But luckily they got the OPI.
The whole thing boils down to what happened before that pass got to him, which was he came down, hit Ramsey and pushed off on Ramsey, and then turned around and caught the ball. At that point in time, that's when the flag came out. It was offensive pass interference.
OPI.
Offensive pass interference. And the NFL rules state that a game cannot end on a defensive penalty. However, it can end on an offensive penalty. Therefore, when that flag hit, time ran out, game was over.
Right. But to sit there and explain all that for almost a whole whopping 5 minutes of my life watching that clock go by, I'm like, well, not even the clock go by. Like, did we win? Did we lose? What's going on?
Exactly. You sure you didn't have heart palpitations then?
No, we almost broke out the EKG, man, to go ahead and bring me back. They were there with the defibrillator, buddy. They had the paddles warmed up. TA was like,
yep. Well, even Campbell was like in his presser afterwards. He was like, he was trying to say the right things without saying the wrong things, and like he was under the impression that they would get a replay. You get to play that down over again? No.
Nah.
No.
He's just
like if there is a defensive penalty, what do they do? TA, what's the rule? They add 10 seconds back on, right?
Absolutely. They add it back on, and you're allowed one more snap, and away you go.
Right.
But on an offense, nope, you cannot. And even for the Detroit fans who are this morning complaining about the OPI, let's face it, this crew called 4 OPIs in this game, which is unprecedented. 4 OPIs. 2 against us and 2 against them. As far as I'm concerned, that's scratch, baby.
There was one BS one against DK, but then they're not one. He got his money's worth on that one.
Well, and what killed the clock is, to a good point, DJ, is that, that TJ, while they're in bounds, and then lateraling it, that killed the clock as well too. So
right, because they let
clock
that
didn't
play
stop
go
at the
to
end of that
kill it.
play, right?
No, but in all reality, the refs did everything right. But in all reality, the minute that the play was stopped with like 3 seconds left to go, if anything, Rodgers should have came out in the victory formation to down the ball. But they did not put the 3 seconds back on because they should have. They did everything right except the OPI started this time. Please put 3 seconds back on the clock. Get the hell off the field. Come out in victory formation. Game over.
Yeah, because it was fourth down anyhow.
Absolutely, it was fourth down anyhow.
Fourth down.
Which fourth down, guys? They read the script against Pittsburgh that you can go ahead and make it on fourth down. Well, I think we went ahead and we made a statement today. You might be able to get it on fourth down, but it better be 4th and 1 on the tush push, because anything more than that, we're stopping you.
So here it is. Yeah, 2 for 2 on fourth down for the Steelers, 1 for 2, 50% on fourth down. Third down efficiency, Steelers were 50%. They were 8 for 16, and Lions were 40%, 6 for 15. We were 8 for 15.
Yep, we got a lot of key stops when we need them.
Stayed ahead of the chains too. And then a lot of those third down, I mean, they don't break it down to be like third and short or third and long, that type of thing too. But we were kind of ahead of the chains for a while.
I think they said we converted like 3 and longs early in the game.
Yeah, and guess who was part of at least one of those? Adam Thielen. How about that shit?
You look good.
Clutch. That's why we brought the old man in here. Clutch.
We just need our other guy.
You know what
he has to actually catch the ball.
You know what that Thielen play reminded me of, man, and I couldn't help but think about this. I couldn't think about Hines Ward sitting on the couch smiling, because Hines Ward thrived in that situation. Yeah, absolutely thrived in that situation. Now, I'm going to go one more step, because we haven't even talked about drinking wine or squashing grapes or in the barrel. And you want to know who is drinking wine? Is that defense. They held one of the league's most explosive rushing offenses to 15 yards. Did you hear me right there, guys?
You sure that's right?
15 yards. 15 yards rushing. Jamar Gibbs, he got 2 yards. 2.
Doesn't he normally get like 200 a game?
We held the most explosive offense to 15 yards. And did I also mention one other thing? Their wide receivers never even got close to sniffing 100 yards. My God, dude, you want to talk about a complete game from a defense that we've been waiting to see, this overpriced monstrosity all season long? This was it. All right. I hope this is a huge confidence builder, man.
Well, he played devil's advocate here a little bit, though. Still gave up 364 passing yards, though.
Did all of those come in the fourth quarter?
They did. Most of them did. And I blame that on Tomlin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that shouldn't even be a stat at this point in time. It shouldn't even be a stat. Because we said it. You got your foot on their throat. It should not be letting it off saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. Do you need a little oxygen?" No. It should be, "Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your Adam's apple crushing?" That's what we need. That's Steeler defense. Am I right or wrong in that? Would you see Jack Lambert, Mean Joe Green, L.C. Greenwood? I don't care. I'll name them all right now. Would you see? That's almost like reaching down to the opposing offense and saying, "Here's a hand. Let me help you up." That shit don't happen in Pittsburgh. This is football, baby. Steeler football.
Let me offer up another interesting statistic here. Aaron Rodgers hit 10 different receivers at least once.
Wow.
10 different receivers.
Nice.
Scotty Miller, 3 in a row. How about that?
You mentioned
That
him.
sequence. Scotty Miller, 3 in a row.
That's more catches than he had all year.
I think Freiermuth had as many catches in this game as he did in the last 5 games.
No, he got a few catches last game. They're actually starting to use him in the past 2 games.
I'm being sarcastic here, but
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
but you know what? All 4 that they threw to Muth. Guess what, Aaron? He caught him. He caught him, Aaron. All 4 targets. He caught him.
And where were they?
Over the middle.
Past the 10-yard line.
Yeah. We got something going here, boys.
Dude, when I heard Muth be yelled in Detroit,
that was pretty good.
My pants.
That was pretty good. Yeah. So quite a difference this December than last December, would you say, gentlemen? And this was probably one that we had circled as probably weren't going to win this game.
I think I guaranteed a loss.
Yeah, if we look back and say, pundits would have tagged this one as no way Steelers beating the Lions. But nonetheless, they did, and we continue to move. We control our destiny again this week, and we have a little cushion too. So really, it just boils down to one of the other scenarios. Because we're running out of games next week. Nick Lynch, things could look a little bit different. But in the meantime, I wanted to throw this question out. So with DK out 2 games, who's going to step up? Now that DK is not there, are we going to see one of these other guys like Scotty Miller or MVS or Adam Thielen start to take a little bit more role in this offense? Calvin Austin, wasn't he out?
Yeah.
Calvin Austin is now out with a hamstring. We don't know what that is at this point in time. So you're right. Scotty Miller come in and did a fantastic job. But you want to know who's going to step up? Adam Thielen, Pat Freiermuth. Go ahead.
Washington
and MVS. Because
I thought you were going to say Skowronek.
You know what? I'm okay with Skowronek.
Oh yeah. That dude, he's my special teams MVP. Even though nobody let him back in bounds, but
hey, how about he's leading the All-Pro vote right now for Gunner?
That's right.
Special teams. Way to go, Skowronek.
Skowronek. But
I
want to make a correction here. Jono was targeted once, but did not make the catch.
No, he
did
not.
Have a rushing attempt, 10 yards probably, or whatever.
He had 2 of them actually, and ran 28 yards, man.
Oh. And
I like the little.
Unfortunately, went out of bounds.
It's a 14.
But you know what?
Yard average per run. Line them up.
Absolutely. And you know what? I mean, we all bitched about the jet screen for the last 2 years prior to Arthur Smith coming on. Man, talk about an offensive coordinator who knows the right time to run that play. Or how about even a couple of times the wide receiver screen that caught him off guard that we ended up getting a first down with? It was like he's calling the right play at the right time. Not that it is obvious, but undecided. I got to hand it to Art too, man. He's doing a great job calling some plays, man, and using his weapons. He's figuring it out.
Well, when you're saying ahead of the chains every play with good rushing attack, 200 plus yards, you can do play action and the screen plays you saw, and make everything work, and balanced offense.
You're right. It opens everything up, and right now they're starting to figure it out. And Aaron is starting to feel really, really comfortable. And I'm telling you what, that could be really, really dangerous for the rest of the NFL, guys. I don't want to go ahead and throw that out there right now, but the arrow is pointing up.
It definitely is. Right now. It definitely is. So, one final thought I was just going to mention there. I was trying to get in, but once again, lost my train of thought on that.
Oh.
But anyhow, moving forward, guys, I just want to take an opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and had a joyous holiday season, happy Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa, and whatever else you choose to celebrate on this joyous season. I'm wishing you the best. With Christmas, Thursday? We are not going to be on the air, gentlemen. Thursday, we're going to take the night off. So
I get to drink the eggnog by myself.
Yeah, spike it. Gotta spike that eggnog.
So does that mean Friday night, JT? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I guess we should.
Or are we gonna?
You guys think?
Yeah,
you guys are already.
Yeah, because we can't do it Christmas Eve, man. That'll take away from too many families. We can't do it Christmas Eve. We can't do it Christmas. And fans
on Christmas Eve. Christmas. No. We got.
You know what?
Christmas Story to watch.
We might even have to think about Saturday potentially.
Yeah, possibly. I'll be hungover Friday.
Christmas.
All right. I tell you what we'll do. We'll talk about it between now and then. We'll post out on social media when our next when
Santa's coming.
Browns pregame show will be, because we definitely want to talk about that, and might even try to get a special guest on for that.
Ooh, exciting.
Know any Cleveland fans out there? TA?
Oh, actually, I do. If you
might be able to get one of them on anyhow, huh?
Absolutely, I could bring a fan on just to see where they're at.
All right,
because you want to talk about a team who's in Desiree who just thought they might have their quarterback, who potentially lost their quarterback, who their quarterback come back, and I mean, it's just Cleveland's a shit show.
Oh, our Browns never had a quarterback anyway.
You know, really, guys, this whole AFC North, other than the Steelers, well,
it's a joke.
Until recently, including the Steelers, has been really shit show.
It has.
Burrow contemplating retiring, and like Lamar Jackson went out. I always say it hurts worse when you're losing. But nonetheless, he went out with contusions to it. Looked like it was to his rib or his back or something.
I thought they said back, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a pain in his ass, maybe.
He took a knee in that last shot before he didn't come back. So that might have been it. Kind of in the kidney area, like it looked like. But nonetheless, I mean, and Cleveland is Cleveland.
Dumpster fire.
All we have to do is just be half decent. And by the way, kudos to Tomlin. Another winning season in the books. What's that, 18 now?
Maybe more. How long has he been?
It's a little more.
I feel like it's 19. I have to check that.
Yeah. He, first of all, 11th coach to achieve 200 wins.
That's right. That's the other stat.
Yeah, he's at 191, I believe, and Chuck Noll is at 193. He now has 19 non-consecutive losing seasons. The Steelers have 22 non-consecutive seasons of losing. Tom Landry, who I would love to see Tomlin. Matter of fact, I know you're all want to fire Tomlin. But, man, wouldn't it be so great to see Tomlin beat Tom Landry? Because he has 21. He's the only coach that has 21 consecutive seasons. So, Tomlin's up there, man. I mean, and if anything.
Consecutive winning seasons.
3 consecutive winning seasons, exactly right. And 3 weeks ago, let's face it, we were all calling for Tomlin's head. All of us were calling for Tomlin's head.
Oh, yeah.
And he's pulled it out. The only thing I hope he's listening, because I think he's been listening to us. That's why we're on a 3-game winning streak. I just want to put that out there in case we haven't, because I'm going to be boastful. He's listening. So, Tomlin, if you're listening, again, this is the time of the year you don't take your foot off the throat.
Yep.
But congratulations. 200 wins, baby.
That's it. So, all right, guys.
You want to know who he matches, first of all, just to put that out there? as being one of the younger ages.
Belichick, right?
Is Don Shula
Shelley.
and Curly Lambeau.
Wow, that's some big names there. All right, gentlemen, you think we could stretch this out into an hour?
I don't know.
You know, TA can keep going, man. TA's fired up, brother. I can keep going.
We just started.
All right.
But I'll let the fans go ahead, and I'm going to bode you all a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Steeler Nation. Careful in Santa's hot tub. Catch you next time.
Yep.
Watch social media. We'll let you know when we'll be on. Probably Friday or Saturday, either one of those 2 days.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right. Say goodnight, producer.
Yep. Have a good night.
Fine line between smashing grapes and drinking wine.
Check back next week into the Steelers realm.